Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to take you through my analysis for gold and Euro USD. It's going to be a top-down analysis starting from the weekly time frame and working my way down to the 4-hour time frame, flash hourly time frame. I would also identify some opportunities for day traders as well, as most of my trades usually are for swing traders, but I will go through some opportunities that day traders can take as well. I would also be identifying some key areas where we should be looking to see price reaction. So to start off, I'm going to be looking at the weekly time frame for gold. We can see that this gold time frame has started out strongly bullish, without price even going to the downside at all, and forming this strong bullish candle on gold. And we're going to be seeing whether or not this week is going to finish strongly bullish, or whether or not sellers is going to come in and push price back down. Going down to the daily time frame, again, we can see the last few days has been strongly bullish, with price breaking through the previous high around 3700 level. Also, if we look at the trend line as well, we can see that price is still continuously in an uptrend, especially after breaking through this triangular pattern over there. And if we go down to the 4-hour time frame, we can see this was the area that we were looking out for when I released my last analysis video. And I said if price breaks out of this level, then I will be taking a buy trade, and that's exactly what I did with a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. You can see price bouncing off this support level here, which also coincides with trend line, and continuing up to the upside. Price breaking through this previous high and forming an all-time high over here around the 3790 level. So essentially, this is the new high that price has formed, and we can see price retracing from that level now. So what I will be looking out for in the coming days for gold is, again, this sort of move breaking through previous high, forming another high, and then we'll see if price would continue down into this resistance and support, as well as coinciding with this trend line, and see whether or not price breaks it again to the downside, or price bounce again up from there. So these are the two sort of movements we'll be looking for gold in the coming days. Again, price might not get all the way down to this support level, so we should note that as well. There is that possibility that price might retrace from up here. But what I would say is any further breaks of this previous high will just let price continuously go to the upside. So until buyers get exhausted and then sellers push price back down. But with this strong buy move that we've seen, I would expect that price would retrace a little bit. Again, if we use our Fibonacci retracement level from the swing low here to the swing high, we can see that this support level here, as well as this trend line, coincides to this Fibonacci level of 0.618. Again, will be a very key area for us. So I would be expecting to see price come into that area there, and then I will look for more buy opportunities there. As I mentioned earlier, there's a possibility that price might not get all the way down here and just keep on going forward, breaking these previous highs. In that case, I probably would just take my buy trade from there, continuously to the upside until I see price retrace again. But if price continues to retrace down, then I would just be patient, not to take any sell trade, or rather wait for price to get into this area here and see how price reacts. If price gives me a buy signal, so a strong bullish candle, for example, forming in the area, in addition to my Fibonacci retracement level, in addition to it being a strong support level, as well as coinciding with the trend line, then that will be a good opportunity for me to look for buy trades on gold. So essentially, that is my analysis for gold. However, if you are a day trader and you're looking to enter a day trade, you can go to shorter time frame. On the smaller time frame, you would be, again, for gold, I don't usually tend to spot selling too much, especially for a long time. As a day trader, you could potentially sell gold. Again, looking to exit the market very quick. But in this situation, I would say hold on any sales at all and just look for buy opportunity. And going all the way down to the 15-minute time frame, where as a day trader you should be looking to take opportunities. Again, there is a level here that we can see on gold where price has gotten to and formed this sort of reversal pattern. Whether or not price would bounce from here to the upside is a possibility. Again, this is also another level down here that you can identify, and I won't be surprised if price also or continues to the downside, getting down into the zone. So essentially, as a day trader for gold, you'll be looking for either price to continue to the upside from where it is now, back into the support area here, or resistance area here, or price coming back down into this area, breaking it, the support area, retesting and continuing to the downside. So as a day trader, you might be looking for that opportunity. So there are two opportunities that you can look out for. Again, at the moment, you can see prices ranging here. So even if you go to a much smaller time frame as well, you will notice that this area that we see here is just price ranging. And so we just need to note what happens when price breaks out of that range. If it breaks to the upside and with a strong bullish candle, then that will be an opportunity to take a buy trade all the way to the point here. So essentially targeting, say if price breaks out with a strong bullish, then you'll be looking again at around 150 bits for gold. Again, risk to reward ratio would be towards 2 to 1 because you just put your stop loss below the range. Or on the other hand, if price breaks this level to the downside to retest support on resistance, then you'll be looking to sell your market for the short term, with your stop loss above that area there, and your take profit would be at the next support level. Again, just about risk to reward ratio. This is my analysis for gold. Several opportunities that you can capitalize on, whether as a swing trader or a day trader. For me, if gold continues to retrace to the downside, I will be patient. I'm not going to take any sell trade gold. And if gold gets all the way down into this zone here around the 3700 area, then I'll be looking for buy opportunity there. And that will be on the higher time frame, like the 4-hour time frame. So I hope you found that video helpful. Again, let's move down to the Euro USD chart. Again, starting from the weekly time frame, and I'll work my way down to the 4-hour time. So for Euro USD, as we've seen over the last few weeks, with price again ranging in this area, bouncing off continuously off this trend line, forming higher lows at, and again price failing to break below this trend line, indicating that price is being in an uptrend. Going down to the daily time frame, we can see that 2 days ago, the daily time frame daily candle closed strongly bullish, forming this bullish engulfing candle, which also coincided with this trend line here. So for me, that was an opportunity as a swing trader to buy. And so I entered my trade there, targeting a 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio on that trade, around 175 pips. I'll be aiming for Euro USD. If you haven't entered this trade yet, it's not too late because price has only moved very a few pips. So you can always capitalize on that as well. Or you can go down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price has been ranging a bit, and we just wait for price to break out of that range before taking a buy opportunity. You can see that clearly on the hourly time frame. Again, if you draw your trend line on the hourly time frame here, we can see the price has touched the trend line several times until price finally broke out of that trend line, came down here to retest that level, forming this double bottom pattern, and then continuing to the upside. So again, a good opportunity to enter a buy trade. Also, you can see some key areas here as well that I've identified with price testing those areas after breaking through it, which also coincides with the trend line. Again, a good opportunity for you to enter a buy trade. So taking a buy trade all the way to the upside. So these are opportunities for Euro USD as well on the as a swing trader. As a day trader, like I mentioned, you can always capitalize on that as well. If you go down to like the 15 minutes time frame, we can see price forming this double bottom pattern here. So once you've identified this double bottom pattern, you know price has tested it several times, going up to the upside and now ranging a bit. And then what I will be looking for is to see price take out this resistance level here. And you can see that that area has been tested 1, 2, 3 times as well. So if you're a day trader, once price breaks out of this resistance level, look for a retest and then you can take the buy opportunity. Again, targeting 2 to 1 or 2 to 1 or 3 to 1 risk to reward ratio. What I'll be looking for as a day trader. But as a swing trader, like I said, I'm already in this trade. when I entered on the daily time frame, given the fact that I saw that daily engulfing candle and waiting for price to move about 175 pips to the 1.19700 area before taking my profit. So this has been my analysis for gold and euro USD for the rest of the week. I hope you found this video very helpful. If you have, kindly leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic week ahead. Peace.